Hey guys, and welcome to the live stream. We've got a couple of people in already. McNab, welcome to you, and Zero Games for me. We have a couple of, McNab's becoming a regular. I've seen him a couple of times, him or her. Seen that individual a couple of times. And Zero Games for me tends to get into most live streams and most chats. So welcome guys, and thank you for that continued support. We're going to be jumping into another course recommendation today. We are doing a course called Larkspur Hills. So I'm not sure who's created this, but we'll pop it into the search here and see what we can find. Hey Brian, how's it going? And Smudge is back again. So another couple of regulars there. So thank you once again, guys, for jumping into the live stream and jumping into the chat and contributing. It's always good to see you guys. I'm very well, thank you, Brian. Had a long day today. Done a little bit of travelling today down to the office for the first time as part of my new role that I'm doing, my new job. Obviously, with lockdown, we weren't able to go to the office, so first time today I've managed to get into the office. So yeah, it was really great. Larkspur Hills, TGC member, so that suggests that it's been created on another platform other than PlayStation 4. 7,400 yards, so pretty long. Normal firmness, fast greens, classified as easy. 868 plays, so that would suggest it's either new or hasn't had, thousands and thousands of plays, which normally means that it's probably not on TGC tours. But it is handicap rated, so we can take the stroke index as gospel. Course conditions, let's have a look at this. Oliver Alexander, that's a name I haven't seen before. I'm very well, thank you, and thank you for joining into the live stream, and thank you for joining in on the chat. Rohan, welcome, my friend. Just want to let you know, if you guys want to tune in tomorrow, and this is specifically for you as well, Rohan, I am doing Kavango tomorrow, so if you want to tune in, you'll be able to see me play that particular course. If you are new to the channel and you do enjoy this, then please do subscribe to the channel. Let's change the custom rules. Brian's saying, going great here. I pre-ordered the new game last night. Great, good news, great news, Brian. Go for the black tees. Pin set number 1. Just want to check with everybody else whether the sound is all good in the chat, or in the live stream, whether you can hear the game sound, whether you can hear me okay. It looks okay on the levels I've got on the screen, but you never know. Alright, so fairways normal, greens firm, greens fast. Time of day, weather and wind direction all default, and wind speed is low. Hey Dan, how's it going? Hey Tim, great choice today. Uploaded this the other day, one of my favourite new courses. Okay, so I think I did actually see that on your, I get notified when you post up new videos, Dan, because obviously I've subscribed to your channel. And I think I did see it pop up on there. So glad you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to playing it. Rohan saying, thanks a lot. Approved as tour worthy today on TGC Tours. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Jared played a new course last night, Little Cliff Mountain, just became handicap rated. Played a new course. Is it any good, Jared? Is it worth a recommendation? Is it worth me adding it to my list? Right, this is taking a while to load in, and that is probably because it is quite a complex course. Let's see if it starts to move again in a minute. Okay, here we go. It's moving now. Right, first tee. First impressions, lovely looking course. What's this theme, guys? Is this the Alpine theme? Not sure what this is. Is this the Alpine theme? Looks like it. Like the bunker work. Really like the grass around the bunkers. That's been really nicely done, that has. Time and effort, guys. Time and effort. That's what it is on this course by the looks of it. Really nice. Some nice smooth lines around the greens as well. That's just first impressions. Let's get this round underway. Yeah, it's just little bits like that, guys. Look at that. Look at that round that tree. It's just these little bits of attention to detail. We don't want to aim over there. We want to aim right down here. It's really fun and really challenging, very scenic. Is it what I would classify as a Mickey Mouse course, or is it a genuine course? Oliver Alexander, I have the golf club too. Would you say this game is better with course variety? Not so much on course variety. All round as a game, this one's better. But what I would say is that if you are considering getting TGC 2019, wait and get PGA Tour 2K21. You've got just over a month to wait. It's about 42 days, so I'd get that one. Sego Guitarist, evening all. Sound is fine here. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you back again. Another one of those loyal people that have been joining the streams quite regularly lately. That's 143. Bang on the yardage. Let's move it a little right. Slope made very, very little difference. We need a good bounce here. That's okay. It's going to be about 11, 12 feet maybe. Lots of elevation changes. Yeah. I do like elevation. Elevation changes don't scare me. It's when they're Mickey Mouse and you've got, you know, a tee and you've got a hole that's 700 yards long and you hit the ball and it just rolls and rolls. It's a bit like an adventure golf course. I'm not a big fan of those, to be fair. So if it's not like that, I will add it to my list. Can't see. Didn't turn as much as what I thought it would. Yeah, Oliver, I would say, I think you wouldn't be disappointed, but if you didn't know that PGA Tour 2K21 was coming and you went out and bought TGC 2019 and then saw that PGA Tour 2K21, which is the natural successor to this one, a lot more involvement with 2K on the new game. Literally 2K stuck their name on the TGC 2019 game and that's all they did. They did nothing else. It was an HB Studios game through and through. The new game, they've put a bit more of the 2K stamp on there. We've actually got PGA Tour Pros in the game. We've got licensed clothing in the game. So it's a lot. It's got a lot more of 2K's weight behind it. So I think that it would probably be a better bet for you. And it's going to save you some dosh. I mean, 2K... TGC 2019, if you're looking for something to play for the next 41, 42 days, you can pick it up for a couple of pounds in the UK. I think you can get it for £2.50 or something at the moment. It's crazy cheap. So it's worth picking up if you want to have a go at it. But I don't think you'll get an awful lot done in the game before the new one comes out. And what it doesn't do, which... Oh shit, that's going off to the left. What it doesn't do, which... that's going to be in the bunker. Damn it. Yeah. What it doesn't do, which I would like to see it do... I don't know if you guys know the FIFA franchise, but if you've played FIFA 19 and then you move over to FIFA 20, what it does is it recognises you as a loyal FIFA buyer, and it rewards you for that. It carries over some of your money. It carries over some of, bits and pieces from the previous game. What these games don't do is they don't reward you for any of that loyalty. I'd like to see that start being introduced with the, through the 2K involvement. All right, Wadey, Gaz, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Jared saying, I wouldn't say Mickey Mouse, a lot undulation in the fairway, but you're playing on top of a mountain. Okay, I'll give it a go. Rowan says, I saw a little bit of Little Cliff Mountain. Wouldn't call it Mickey Mouse, but definitely more on the fantasy side. Okay. Oliver says, I didn't know that was coming, so thank you. But yeah, no problem at all. No problem. I would like to make sure that you make an informed decision. And I think, that's what the chat's for. That's what you guys come in for, is so we can help people make an informed decision. Jared had a practice around Little Cliff Mountain the other day. Plays very nicely. Rowan, I think 2K are testing the water with this one. If it sells well, the next one will probably be an all-out effort. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Yeah, because I mean, let's be fair. 2K Sports has been. I mean, it's hung its hat really on. it's really hung its hat on the basketball game. So it'd be good to see them expanding their sort of library of games a little bit more. Wolf Creek is fantasy-ish but real. You're quite right. It is very, very fantasy-ish, but you know, it is a real course. So that's what makes it a great course to play. So if Little Cliff Mountain is anything like Wolf Creek, I'll be a happy bunny. I'm not sure this has got the legs. It looks good. Alright, I did de-loft it. So we should... Where's the hole? Let's stick the flag in just so we can see it. 1 inch downhill. 12 feet. It's a little bit downhill. I'm over allowing today. Not dropping as many as I did yesterday. Yeah, NBA 2K20 is free this month, and that's a great game. I played that on the PC. That's a great game. It would also be nice for societies to be rewarded as well. Say carrying over some society funds. Yeah, I mean, the thing is I think what you'll find happening now is because, you know, you had the original golf club, you had TGC2, and then you had the Golf Club 2019. What you'll find is HP Studios will be taking more of a, I'm talking from like a web developer perspective, they will become the developers of the game. 2K will be the publisher, the publishing side of the game. So the back end of the game, the nuts and bolts and how it works, will be HP Studios' remit. Or the front end on how it looks, the presentation of the game, you know, all of this stuff in the top right hand corner, all the stuff in the top left hand corner, the visuals of the game, the players, the sponsors, all of that kind of stuff. 2K will have more of an interest in that because that's what we call the shop window. So that's the thing that people see. So hopefully they put a really good stamp on it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, societies, it would be good, but I don't think that, because I know that they are, well, I think they're doing something like societies, but I don't think they're going to be called societies. So I think they're going for something new. They put a lot of effort into career modes, at least the first few seasons of NBA. And I think John's not in the new game, Zero Games for me. He's not in the new game. It's Luke LV and Rich Beam are the commentators. They've got Rich Beam on board, and I'm pretty pleased about that because here in the UK, Rich Beam is the American commentator. It used to be Bush Harmon, but Butch has sort of disappeared a little bit, and Rich Beam's taken over. And I really do enjoy Rich Beam. I think he's a great commentator. I think is he the 2002 PGA champion? But he's got a major under his belt, so he knows what he's talking about, and he's a nice guy. He seems like a proper decent chap, which is nice. You don't want to, I mean, let's be honest, you don't want to knob being the commentator for the game. So it's nice to see that they've actually got somebody like Rich Beam. That was a poor 95% power. That's why. There's courses where they go through some European fishing village or something. More fantasy-ish, really, in a way. Oh, this is a tricky little putt. Let's put the old flag stick in. I think I'm chatting too much to you guys today, and I'm not concentrating on my game, and that's going to come all the way back down. Jeez, man. Right, I need to put some concentration into this. I'm really not thinking about what I'm doing today. 2 under par through 4, but I'm about to drop a shot here. Oh, a little bit more beans and that might have gone. But we are going to be dropping a shot here, but let's just tap it in. Let's have a look at the chat while I'm not playing. Surprised more franchises don't have that mechanic, carrying over items and perks from the previous games. Yeah, it would be great. It would be great. 2K career modes are very story based, but which we'll see competing with the pros in 2K21. Yeah, I like that. I do like the rivalry aspect that was introduced in TGC 2019. I hope that they continue that. Good news about career mode. Does anyone know about the other official courses, you know, like Caramel Creek or whatever? John is in the game in normal play. LV and Beam. I thought John wasn't in it at all. I thought it was just completely LV and Beam. But I could be wrong. I mean, as I say, I don't know an awful lot about the game at the moment, so I could be completely wrong. I thought that would come up longer than that, but it's okay. We're on the putting surface, 21 feet. Not a great deal of movement there. Let's have a look closer to the hole. Yeah, that's fairly flat around the hole. I might put this on the right edge, actually. And I shouldn't have. Oh, it's way too hard. Wow. Are you kidding me? What happened there? Are you actually kidding me? That is just bizarre. Back-to-back bogeys, and that was a 3-putt bogey. That was terrible. All right, I am going to concentrate now. I need to get this back round because that was poor. 2 really poor holes there. 131 feet. There are some serious changes in elevation on this course. I think what I'm going to do is I'll have a look at the chat after each hole. I think that's probably the wise thing to do. This is a par 5, so hopefully we're going to have about 230 to the flag. 240, that's okay. Ooh, we are going to be... Let's see which way this is flowing. Let's see if we get a nice run out here. If we get a nice run out, it might end up near the flag. Because it does slope down that way. You can see it's starting to come round to the right. This could end up bloody good. I'll take that. I will take that. That's going to be an eagle 3. Yes. Back to 2 under in one swift move. That's what happens when you concentrate. I tell you what I liked from the Tiger Woods games, and you guys are probably going to go, oh my god, that's so nerdish. I really liked the live weather feature. I know that sounds crazy, but if you put your postcode in, not your postcode, you put your town into the game, it had the live weather feature, and it used, I think it used AccuWeather. And I love that, because what I could do is I could play any course around the world that was in the game with my weather that was outside. I thought that feature was phenomenal. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I thought the live weather was a inspired feature. I think they could also take a leaf out of the book of the not the matchmaking lobbies, but the lobbies for alt shots, four balls, all that kind of thing. I think it and having the official world golf rank, yeah, that was great. That was really good as well. But yeah, having the lobbies for the multiplayer was a lot better in that game than it has been in the TGC games. And I'm not saying they need to. I mean, obviously they can't copy it, but they can take a leaf out of that book and create something similar. So that's two great approach shots. One on the par 5, one on this par 4. So see what you can do when you concentrate. And we don't want to... All right, I'll shut up, Smudge. You seem to be the natural leader in the chat. So I'll take a lead from you, mate, and I will shut up. I'll only look at the chat after every hole. Have I pushed that far enough past that tree? I think I have. Should just see it on the left. Yeah. This is the 9th hole. 3 under par. Nice little bounce back. 197. I think that's a little right. It's going to be long because I'm in between clubs. The question is it going to hold the green? I think it might actually just hold the green. I might have a downhill putt here though. Yeah, slightly downhill, nothing major. Right, left. Right, 20. I'm struggling with the pace of these putts today. I'm not quite sure what it is. Ooh. That was close. That was very close. Pace was good as well on that one. I'd rather be long than short on the putts. Alright, we're in. Let's have a look at the chat. That was rather close. Another great shot. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate it. Alright, so real mixed bag on that front 9. 3 birdies, 2 bogeys, 1 eagle, 3 pars. 3 under par for the front 9. Let's see if we can double that up. 6 under par would be nice. Don't think we're going to get an awful lot more than that. Anything other than that would be a bonus. I always like to say if I get 3 under on the front, 3 under on the back would be good. Anything better than that is an added bonus. It's what we call in the UK a Brucey bonus. And those Brits that are in the live chat will know what a Brucey bonus is. Alright, 157. I might just play that as it lies, to be honest with you. Got a slight upslope. This could be good. It could be good if it gets on the green. Oh, it just took a little too much of that on that first bound. I think if it had hit the fringe, that could have been nice, but it just hit into that front, and it just took a little bit of the pace off of it. All right, another birdie. Great play. It's when you started talking about. I like that, Smudge. I had my first hole in one last night in the golf club. Nice. Well done, Jared. Well done. Brilliant bonus. Good game. Good game. Nice. Nothing for a pair. So much better than last week. Par 5, 582. I think it's a little too long for us to get there in 2, but let's see what we get off this drive. If we're 300, we've got a fighting chance. No, we're not getting there. We've still got the best part, 300 yards. If we get a good run out, we might get there. I might employ a little stinger here and let's see if we can get it onto the green. It's looking good. It's looking good. Ooh, that's in the fringe, I think. That might not be a bad place to be, actually. Let's loft this flop shot. We don't want 100% flop here. Let's have a quick look where it is. We could do with a 70, 75, somewhere around there. So we want to do it about shoulder height. A little bit harder than that. That was 80. Maybe I probably lofted it up a wee bit high. I left myself a tricky putt now for birdie. That was a little bit rubbish, that flop shot. I normally pride myself on my flop shots. That one was not great. Alright, hope you're liking the court. Garrett, I'm loving the course. It's great. Ron White is a golfer, isn't he? He could commentate. I'm not sure who Ron White is. Alice Cooper, that'd be funny. That'd be really funny. Nice looking par 3. Garrett, is this your course? $28, 9, 145. I pushed it a little. I think we could be okay, but I pushed it a little. Once more, that's going to be about 12, 13 feet. Can you imagine if they had... I'm going to shush. Let me finish this hole. Can you imagine if they did commentators? You know, like you can get celebrity voices for your sat-nav, like Stephen Fry and, you know, people like that. Little Britain ones, for those of you that remember Little Britain. Can you imagine if you could get celebrity commentators for the game? I think it would be absolutely hilarious. Yeah, this is Garrett. Thank you very much for this. It's I mean, I'm not sure. I think the recommendation came in from Dan. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But Garrett, thank you very much. This is an absolutely fabulous, a clean course. You know, the attention to detail. Just things like, if I zoom out here, you know, the effort that you've put into cleaning up the areas around the bunkers, around the greens, around the trees. The planting's great. The rock work's great. You know, it's a clean, very nice, what I would class as very close to a real course recreation. I'm not sure whether it is based on a real course. I mean, it might very well be created based on a real course. It might be completely fictitious, but it plays like a real course. It looks like a real course. I mean, for example, and I'll give you a classic example, guys. If I zoom out here, maybe see that up on the right there. I mean, you don't need to do that, but when you do it, damn, it looks good. It really does look good. It just that extra little bit of effort that makes a difference. It changes things from a good course to a great course. 183, 190 yards. So it's bang on for this club, I think. A little bit of an uphill lie here. I'm going to take a bit off. I'm probably going to regret it. It's a fairly long iron though, so we should get a decent run out on this. Another decent approach shot. Yeah, I mean, the guys will tell you, because I think you came in after I had that little bit of a blip earlier. I was talking to the chat quite a lot, and I had that blip on 5 and 6. You know, it's not overly difficult. I do play my casual rounds with low wind. I think if you had a high wind, it could make this course a lot tougher. But I love it. I really do love it. I think the simplicity of the course is its biggest asset. Is that it's not fussy. You know, you haven't overplanted, but the attention to detail on everything is really, really first class. It's always nice, so 95% power. It's always really nice to have the creator in the stream and the chat. It really is. That could have been an awful lot longer. That was 334 with 95% power. This is a long par 5, so I could have done with that being a bit longer, to be honest with you. Alright, this is going to run uphill. 184, it's playing 177 on a down slope. I've given it quite a loft here, just to try and counteract that down slope. It's looking good. Is it going to stop in time though? It should stop. I was going to say it should stop fairly quickly, because it looked like it was uphill to the flag, but obviously just too much beans on it. I'm going to employ the putter here like I did the other day, just because I just want to have that little bit extra control. I know I'm putting out of the rough, but you know, I do this on a real course. I do tend to putt sometimes from quite a way off the green, actually, even when I'm in the fairway, just to have that extra little bit of control. Keeping the ball on the ground gives you that bit of control. See, I don't think I've got to go. The only upside is that occasionally you'll chip a shot in, but I'd much rather have that putt than a putt where I've mistaken or I've miscalculated a chip shot that's gone 20 feet past. So hey Ninja, welcome to the stream, buddy. Coming in a little late today, but we have got 4 holes left, but nice to see you again. Welcome back. Push that a little, but I think I'm going to get away with this one. Am I going to get away with it? I'm in the light rough. How far is this hole? Not too far. Let's hope we can get away with that. 91 to 96. 13, 147. 91 to 96. I am going to blitz this up. Reason being is I'm not sure whether that's going to be a 91 or a 96. I've lofted it up a little bit. Seemed to come out nicely. Question is, how much is it going to slow? It was out of the rough. You know what? I am not going to grumble with that out of the rough. I've been watching some of your division videos, Ninja. I played a lot of Division 1. I haven't played... I've played a little bit of Division 2. But, yeah, I haven't played it in ages. I must admit, when I game in the evening, it's all about... At the moment, it's all about Call of Duty. Man, I had a proper session last night. Played a load of multiplayer. Played a load of load of Warzone as well. We were playing, oh, what's it called? The trios where you don't have to go into the gulag. Oh, what's it called? It's gonna do my head in now. Somebody will tell me in the chat. Somebody will tell me in the chat. It's a trio where you don't, as long as you've got 4.5k, you just keep coming into the game, and it's a really great mode. I thoroughly enjoy it. 181. Let's go 174 and hope for a cheeky little run out here. I might have to de-loft it a little bit. Looks good. Has it got the length though? I'm up the slope. I'll take that. Not a great fan of COD. I only like the SP version. I'm not sure what the SP version is. Single player. Is that single player? The career type thing. Yeah. Solo play. Stimulus. That's what it is. Stimulus trios. That didn't come out of chat because it's not in the chat. It was just, I've just remembered what it was. It's such a good mode. It really is. Hey Robert, welcome to the stream. A little bit later than Ninja. Another hole later, but sorry, yeah, 16. He came in on 15. 2 holes to play. Nice to see you again though. Thank you for the support. If you guys have enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button. We are 5 under par at the moment. I am trying to get to 6 under par. That's what I wanted to get to when we started the back 9. We had 3 under on the front. Was trying to get to 3 under on the back. Well, let's see if we can do that. 2 holes to play. This is a 5, so we should have a good opportunity here. 306 yards off the tee. 16, 154, 150. Sorry, 255. Gonna have to go with this 2 wood. Question is it gonna have enough legs? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna aim right for the slope, but if it ends up going right, I am gonna end up off the green, which is better than being miles away from the flag. Let's see where this ends up. All right. In the bunker. Wow, that... I'm not sure why that did that. I'm not sure why that did that, but it might not be... It might not be such a bad thing. 25 yards. Don't spin back. Oh no. I thought that was a good shot out of the bunker, but it just didn't have enough legs to get up that slope. There's not a great deal of movement on this. Oof, that's not bad. Alright, so we're not going to be picking up the birdie on this hole that we need to get to 6 under par. We've got 1 hole left. I think it's a low stroke index. It's stroke index 1, par 4. It'd be good to get to 6 under par. We haven't dropped a shot on this back 9. It's been steady, but we haven't pulled up any trees really. Notice you didn't seem to play with a high... I don't... no, when I'm playing these casual rounds, I always leave it with low winds. I just like to try and appreciate the course a little bit more. I mean... I do tend to, it's like I haven't noticed, I mean I've looked at the stroke index, I've looked at the yardages, I'm not talking about them so much today. Depends on the day and when I'm playing, but I don't want the wind to become the focus of the round. I just want to enjoy playing the round. And that's why I just change it to low winds, so I don't have to dedicate any headspace to the wind. So why is this a 1? Is it because the green's tough? Let's have a look. It must be the green. It must be the green. All right, so we don't want the back tier. We do not want the back tier. 132. It's playing 135. I think that's bang on, you know. And if it goes long, I think it will come back. I don't think it's going to go long. I think it's going to take one bounce and just trickle like that. It is a cracking finishing hole. It really is. So this is to get to 6 under. Alright, so we did what we wanted to do. 3 under on the front. Could have been an awful lot more. I mean, we were 2 under after 4, and then we gave those 2 shots back. So could have been 5 under on the front, 3 under on the back, would have given us 8. We got 6 under. I'm happy with that. Yeah, really happy with that. Anything under par. I would really like to have a round where I don't get a red number, but hopefully it comes soon. A load more junk. Pink trousers with white polka dots. I mean, they might be ladies' trousers actually, which is, I mean, blokes could wear them, don't get me wrong, but you wouldn't catch me dead in those. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I mean, fairways and greens in regulation, 94%, just over 1.5 putts a hole, probably a little steep there for me. I like to be 1.5 putts a hole, if not less, but fairways and greens in regulation, really good. Played those nice and solidly today, so happy with that score. Garrett, thank you very much for the course. To everybody in the chat, to everybody in the live stream, even if you aren't in the chat, thank you very much for joining in today. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. If you guys did enjoy it, I do appreciate the likes. You know, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to subscribe, then please do hit that subscribe button. Rowan's saying, Tim, if I'm late tomorrow, I'd recommend pin 4 and the back tees are mostly for master clubs, but pro is manageable. I always tend to play, in fact, I don't tend to play, I always play pin set 1. So hopefully that will be good. That would be good. We're playing with the pro clubs. I'm not sure what the yardage is. I'll have a look tomorrow. But if you guys want to check that out, tomorrow I'm playing Rowan Swanepoel's course, Cavango. So tune in. It'll be between 6 and 7, roughly the same time every day. You know, I try and get on between 6 and 7. I know this one's gone a bit beyond 7 o'clock. But yeah, thank you for joining, guys. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye now.